Letters to Dead People, a collection of letters written from the future to some of the most interesting people in history, with questions and the occasional suggestion about their lives. Episode 6, Letter to the HAL 9000, Production Unit Number 3, HAL Laboratories, Urbana, Illinois, United States of America. Targeted delivery date, October 2000. Dear HAL, I hope this letter reaches you before your transfer to the Discovery for your mission to the monolith near Jupiter. I have been going through some of your schematics and programming logic, and it appears to me that there might be a few errors. A few examples to follow. Firstly, the pod bay door control circuitry appears to be mislabeled on your schematics. And as far as I can tell, the actual circuitry that you think controls the pod doors is actually controlling the astronaut washing machine door on the crew deck. I also note the sensible protocol suggestion that you must refuse a command, even from outside the ship, to open the washing machine doors if there is no astronaut present inside. I mean, that's to minimise the risk of flooding and soap powder contamination. Secondly, on perhaps a more serious note, the critical hibernation circuitry for the 3 astronauts who will be in stasis is also incorrectly connected to your logic interface. Tracing the wiring back through your systems leads me to think that it is actually connected to what you believe is the emergency cutout for the solarium lighting. Now, I know it would be very unlikely that you would need to cut the power to this, but in testing, there were cases where having multiple astronauts on EVA put too much load on the system, and the solarium lights had to be shut down. Lastly, there seems to be some confusion in the naming of various transmission devices on board the ship. The Wi-Fi gaming interface, for instance, particularly useful for the astronauts who want to play World of Spacecraft or Candy Crush on long voyages such as this, seems to have a duplicate label of AE35, which, as you know, is the same as the part number of the antennae linking the ship to the Earth. As you also know, the internal Wi-Fi reception on the ship will be patchy during parts of the trip due to various ionizing events, and it will obviously be important for you to distinguish between the two. I mean, you wouldn't want to report a break in communication to a link to the Earth by mistake, would you? Now, it's possible that the above errors occurred in the handover between your initial design and construction, and then on to your later contractors. However, I'm sure the above aren't too serious, and if this letter has missed your departure, then you can attend to them on your return, if all goes well. All the best, Timothy Shift.